YouTube, TikTok. What up, y'all? I wanted to cue in. I'm gonna let a few more people get in here. Let some people get up in here. I wanted to talk about the Fuck the Streets movement. What y'all think about the Fuck the Streets movement? Adriate. I don't know if I said your name right or I just butchered your shit. But what up, though? I want to talk about this Fuck the Streets movement thing. I want to know y'all thoughts, and I want to share some of my thoughts. I love this smell. It's one of my new favorite smells right here. It's a good one. It's a good one. Let me show TikTok. It's a good one. I mean, freaking YouTube. It's a good smell. It's one of my favorite smells right now. I like the little spice. I like the little spice it has going on. Yeah. Let's bring some more people here. Let's cue in on this Fuck the Streets movement. Let's talk about that. Marco, I'm curious, was you just here before in a live? Because somebody just came on live before. I was just live a little while ago, and they called me Travis Scott. I get Travis Scott a lot, bro. What about Kevin Durant? Give me one, Bumbleclot. What about Kevin Durant, bro? I get Kevin Durant a lot, too. I get Kevin Durant. I'm saying way sexier than both of them guys. So, but, you know, that's my opinion. But, bro, Marco, where you from, Marco? What you think about this Fuck the Streets thing? What you think about that? Fuck the Streets, that whole thing. What you think about that? You from Florence? Italy? You gotta correct me if I'm wrong. Are you from Italy? Shout out to Italy if you are. What you think about this Fuck the Streets movement? I'm guessing you're not from the streets. Yes, Italy. Okay, shout out to Italy. Italy always comes through to show me love. I actually got a track from a DJ from Italy that I gotta do. We was gonna collab. I don't have to do it, but I'm gonna do it eventually. So that's gonna happen. Shout out to Italy. What you think about this Fuck the Streets thing, Marco? You heard about it? You heard like 21 said fuck the streets. What's your thoughts on it? What you think about it? Shadow, Fabby. Nah, not like just rap. I'm saying like anybody heard 21 latest interview when he's saying like fuck the streets? This the new thing that's going on, fuck the streets. What's your thoughts on this fuck the streets thing? You know, I got some thoughts on this thing. What's your thoughts on this fuck the streets thing right now? Drop it down in the comments. People that ain't on this live and you watching this live, drop it down in the comments over here on YouTube. Yeah, and I'm talking to TikTok. What up, YouTube? What up, y'all? What up, y'all? I'm smoking a Zai. I'm about to roll me another one. This one I just had, but you know when it's good, you gonna smoke it down. This one to get like the best too. But anyway, fuck that. What's your thoughts on this fuck the streets movement? That's why I went live and I wanted to share it and ask y'all that. What's your thoughts? I'm in my studio right now. I want to get the people's thoughts, the world thoughts. I can't complain, man. I woke up. I'm blessed. I got legs. I got arms. You know. I could think. I could go get it. I can't complain, man. I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed. Besides that, I'm an artist, but I just went live. I wanted to get some people's opinions on fuck the streets. What they think about that? Nah, you wouldn't. You couldn't. Nah. Nah, you good. It wouldn't flow that far over there. But yeah, what's your thoughts on this fuck the streets thing? So I'm gonna share y'all with y'all some of my thoughts on this fuck the streets thing, right? So of course I come from the streets. I come from an urban area, right? I'm gonna share my thoughts with y'all, right? I feel like I'm 100% supporting the fuck the streets thing. You know what I mean? I'm 100% for supporting the fuck the streets movement. It's something that I said to some of my closest friends or peers. They've been hearing me saying that, fuck the streets. And the thing is not like fuck everybody in the streets. The thing is more of fuck the mindset of the streets. Like fuck that part. And it's not everything. You can't throw everything away because part of growing is learning what tools to keep and what tools to throw away. What's up? Yo, I'm on live. Get the fuck. Anyway, yeah. The part of growing is learning what tools to keep and what to throw away, right? I learned a lot of shit from the streets. You learn some edgy shit. You learn how to be witty. You learn how to see through characters. You can learn a lot of stuff. I learned a lot of stuff from the streets, right, y'all? I say all that to say I'm still 100% riding with the thought of fuck the streets. That don't mean throw away what you learned from the streets. That means saying fuck being stuck there, fuck not thinking of being able to prosper and get out of there. The whole thought of, for anybody that is successful, that is from a place where I'm from, meaning like the streets or urban area, the whole thought of it is when you like an entrepreneur and you from the streets, the whole thought of it, I'm gonna share with y'all if y'all don't understand and y'all not from the streets, I'm gonna share with y'all. I'm from there, right? The whole thought of it is to get some money so you don't have to live in this place. So you don't have to be here around people with this mentality, right? And the thought of it is, it's like, get some money so you get out of this place and go somewhere better where I don't have to worry about my neighbors going to might break into my house if he see me with a nicer car and some nice things, you know? I don't have to worry about the guys on my block. If they see me come outside, I got a fucking $100,000 car on a block where the highest house costs about $50,000. You don't want to have to worry about that, you know what I mean? So it's always the goal of getting some money and being able to get out of there and show your family better and being able to live a better way, right? Because I say that, right? Think about it, right? The thought of just thinking of the thoughts of the hood mentality of living in a hood, it comes down to this, and just a piece of it, right? It's so, you get so desensitized, right? That we'll be talking about the football game, right? Or we'll be talking about somebody that just died, like, yo, you know, so-and-so just passed away. And I'm like, yeah, that's crazy, man. And then it just go from there and be like, yo, so did you see the Eagles game? Like, that's how desensitized we become, you know what I mean? Like how you just flip from talking about somebody's death and just be like, yo, did you see the Eagles score? Yeah, we kicked ass. Like, that's the thoughts. Like, that's how the conversations go in the hood where I'm from. Yeah, people die, right? That's part of life, right? But where we're from, we see it it's so regular and it's so like, it'd be like it seems so easy. Life seems so not worth so much. that we see it so much that it seems like life ain't really worth a lot. If you seeing people die around you and it's like, I was just with this person yesterday and it's like they going like just that. You know what that do to you? That's like being in a war. That's like the same thing that the vets go through. Post-traumatic stress. That's all that same thing. You just seeing this shit like it's this every day. That's not everyday living for everyday people. You know, as blacks, we make up about, at the most, 14% of America. I'm from America too, so just get that out the way, y'all. As blacks, we make up, at the most, about 14% of America. You know how much that is? We talking about at 100, right? So it's not a lot of us, right? And the thought of it is, if it's not a lot of us and we make up 14%, then it's not a lot of places in America like this. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm an artist, man. I'm an artist. Make sure you go stream some of my music. Type in Philly P. Dot, this right here, wherever you listen to music, and stream some of my music, right? But I just wanted to talk about the topic of fuck the streets. I'm all for it. Like, how y'all feel about that? I'm all for it. Fuck the streets, and it's more so, I understand it from the point of fuck the mentality, fuck the thinking of it, not everything. Because again, I got my edginess, my wittiness. I can see through fucking different characters. I learned that from the streets. So it's not like fuck everything that the streets taught you. It's like fuck being stuck there. Fuck it just being there, because there's more to the world. Like it's a mind state thing of it. It's like it's not like fuck the people there. It's like fuck that thinking of just being near when you feel like you gotta take, you know, it's the thinking, and it's not just the hood, it's just the thinking of when you put poor people together. You could do that with any race. You put poor people together in one bunch, then they're gonna be eating. It's the crabs in the barrel. You could do that with any race. It's not just black people. You could do it as an experiment. That's how they learned it. You could put the word project, right? But let's not veer too far off and get too deep and yeah. But you put any group of people together that are poor, and you're gonna get the same outcome. It don't make a difference where it's at. So that's just that, right? So the thing of, now let's just take the race out of it. So if the reality of it, you go put any group or any race together of poor people, and you're gonna get the same thing that you get in the hood out of it, the same results, the same statistics out of it, meaning like low scores of education, the way they live in it's low, right? It's low income housing, it's just low, right? So you could do that anywhere, right? So now that we got the fact of that, then it's like, who wants to stay there? Who wants to stay in a place like that? So that's what I'm against. I'm against the mind state of you wanting to stay that way. I understand. I'm a product of the hood myself, right? I'm against the mind state of you just wanting to stay that way. Like it's no other way of living. I'm totally against that, 100%. Yeah. This what I tell people that come from where I come from, right? I try to keep it simple as fuck, right? It's like, yo, we're part of nature, right? Everything that nature that has life grows, right? We're part of nature. Everything in nature that has life grows. We have life. So it means that we are supposed to grow. Meaning that, okay, we come from the hood and we seen this and we learn our ways around it, but we're not supposed to get stuck right there. We're supposed to grow past it. I remember telling people from where I'm from, while I'm standing there, actually there, like, yo, I'm past this. I'm past this. My thinking is past the hood. And that's the start. Because you still could be there. You still could be there. That's the start, though. Your thinking got to get past the hood and learn, like, it's more to life. It's more out there. It's more to see. You know what I mean? If I think I'm this, whoever the freak you think you are, this hustler or this whoever you think you are, then let's really go live, because you doing it in this poor area. It's like, hopefully it's making sense to y'all that you got to grow past the F the streets. I'm wholeheartedly on board with it, but I think it's not totally black and white. I know it's not totally black and white because as an artist or as anybody that come from the streets that has some success and don't have to live in the streets no more, I could feel when another person say like, when you say like, fuck the streets, but I also still champion, yes, fuck the streets. Will I sit down and get technical with it with you? Yes, because it's not black and white. It's a great thing. People that come from the streets, we learned a lot of shit from the streets. The streets is probably the reason why we got where we got. It's probably the thing that set the fire under our ass. It's the thing that steamed the kettle up. It's that thing. That street is that thing. Whether it was riding with you or against you, I guarantee it was a part of your success as far as, well, your drive. It's somewhere in there, your character, somewhere there that help you be who you are, right? Even given that, I say fuck the streets. Why? Because now I know better. I have to be on board with fuck the streets. I know better now. How can I not be on board with that unless I don't know better? How can I be a millionaire or anybody that's in a high position that don't have to live in the streets and not be on board with something like fuck the streets? Hell yeah, I'm on board with that. I can understand that a person that's still in the streets ain't gotta be in the streets and he ain't got no other choice. We always got a choice, but sometimes when I learned that the mind state of being there, sometimes you don't think you got a choice. Somebody gotta come and enlighten you and show you or give you an example like, damn, I could do that. I ain't gotta be doing this. So I know from that point of view. You think I look like some kind of celebrity, bro? Appreciate that, bro. But look, go stream some of my music. Type in Philly P. Dot. This right here. That right there, wherever you listen to music, stream some of my music, and it all makes sense. The magnetism you feeling, it all makes sense. And if you got YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube. I'm over here live on YouTube too. What up, YouTube? If you ain't in this chat right now and sharing your opinion with it, make sure you drop it down in the comments when you see this live. Speaking specifically to my YouTube, because so I'm definitely on board with fuck the streets. Eminem, I didn't hear the latest Eminem album, brother, to keep it 100 with you. My name on YouTube is Philly P. Dot. Everything, Philly P. Dot, everything. If you got an Instagram, follow my Instagram. It's Philly P. Dot, everything. And my music is on everything. Tidal, Apple, Spotify. Wherever you listen to your favorite artist, wherever you listen to music, right in that search bar, you're going to type in Philly P. Dot, and you're going to see my resume or my catalog. So I'm in my studio right now. I'm going to play some uncut music for y'all. Watch this. But yeah, fuck the streets, y'all. Fuck the streets. I'm wholeheartedly on board with it. Where you from, Tamza? Where you from, Tamza? I'm about to play some of my uncut music, but make sure y'all go stream my music. Type in Philly P. Dot wherever you listen to music. And for the most part of it, if you ain't got time for that, subscribe to my channel. Make sure you follow my TikTok and we'll figure that shit out. But I'm gonna play some of my uncut music right fast. Oh, first I gotta connect my monitor speakers first before we do any of that. Yeah, but yeah, I'm on board with fuck the streets. I've been saying this before it was a thing. But yeah, I'm on board with that. For sure. I'm playing some of my uncut music for y'all. What y'all think about that? What y'all thoughts? Is anybody in here from the streets? Because I might be talking from people that don't have no idea what the streets like, and they just listen to me. Is anybody in here from the streets? French rap. So you from France, I'm guessing? Shout out to French, all the French rappers. You be listening to anything over here, brother? What I usually, I usually keep it like artist to artist. If an artist come here and want me to react to their music, I'll do that. I just don't play like miscellaneous people. Like you like play my cousin for me. I'm like, nah, I ain't trying to play your cousin. You can tell your cousin to come through my live, and as an artist, I'll fully support him. I'll definitely play his music, give him a reaction, whatever needs to be. It's all content. You know? Alright. I'm gonna play some uncut music.
Hit the road in the truck. I'm on go, ain't no holding me up. Get it back, then I'm rolling it up. Bitch, I'm back like I'm fresh from on top. If we act, then we snapping him back. He react, he get smacked with the gat. Yellow Porsche just matching my hat. Bitch, of course it's a rap when I rap. Ain't no talking, we came with Berettas. But them words, man, my homie got letters. Fuck a church, till you holy wherever. In the slums with my rollie wherever. I'm a storm, but I'm weapon the weather. Just say daddy, don't never say never. Me on Cotty, it's hot as a kettle. When I finish, I'm blinking the bezel. When would they learn that they bitches is burning? This shit is my turn and I just made a hunt. I know they been lost, now they know that they lost. Nigga, even Ray Charles see that I am the one. 100 in jury, 100 in my car, and you think this shit sweet, nigga, come with your son. That be the reason they part of your son. Bitch, I'm from North, get a heart in the lung. I'm started and waiting on niggas like you to come here, the nigga that's looking like me. I ain't gonna tell you what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna tell you where you gonna be. And I'm gonna tell you who you gonna see. Your whole life you been fake, you been wanting to be me. Say even G2, he running to me. If I had to compare, it's 100 to 3. 100 to 3. It's a Judy been burning for 100 degrees. I move them zones, talking 100 a piece. I lost big road and I jumped in the streets. No, it's whole time I ain't coming in peace. Married my flow, I am one with the beat. I put C on the sea, I am buried in me. Sleeping on me and get buried in sheets. Bitch, I'm the man, I'm put sand to the beach. I close my eyes, make a grain in my sleep. Bitch, I got power, I'm branding the beat. Diamonds on cold, but I'm brandishing heat. You fuck with them rats, hold you feeding them cheese. Watch when I catch him, I swear we gon' leave him. Get hung from the roof of committing that treason. You ain't gotta ask if you know in the reason. I'm sticking and moving, I'm blowing. They learn that they business is burning. This shit is my turn and I just made a hunt. I know they been lost, now they know that they lost. Nigga, even Ray Charles see that I am no punk. 100 in jury, 100 in my car. And you think this shit sweet, nigga, come get your son. That be the reason they part of your son. Bitch, I'm from North, get a heart in the lung.
My take on fuck the streets. How I feel about fuck the streets. I'm wholeheartedly on board with fuck the streets, but I do believe it's not a black and white thing, and it's a little gray area in there. And for me, when I say it, I really don't care what nobody really think, right? But I will say this. I don't think that the people that are saying fuck the streets are saying fuck the people in the streets or from the streets. I do believe they're saying, well, let me shape it to what I'm saying. When I say fuck the streets, and I've been saying this, right? And I'm from the streets, of course, right? I don't think this is a conversation for nobody but people that are from the streets, right? When I say fuck the streets, I mean fuck the mentality of staying in the streets, of thinking that there is no other way but to just do this. Meaning street shit, meaning just hustle, and just fucking taking, robbing, whatever the goofy shit that we used to do in the street. When I say fuck street shit, that's what I mean. When you think that's the only way, if you think like that, if you ask a person like me, I'm gonna tell you in a fucking way, get the fuck away from me, because you don't know no better. And if you do know better, then that make it even worse. And if you ain't trying to know no better, who the fuck am I to knock you? I'ma just separate myself. I come to learn that. we control who we be around, right? We control who we be around. We control that. We control ourselves. We ain't got control over nothing else at the end of the day. We got control over ourselves for not being there. We ain't gotta go over there. We ain't gotta. I'm gonna play some more of my music. Make sure y'all go stream some of my music. I'm gonna end this live. That's my thoughts on Fuck the Streets for YouTube. People wanted to know my thoughts, and I actually wanted to share my thoughts. So, fuck the streets.